Hey YouTube, what's going on? We are back again for part 2 of the Donruss Baseball Rack Packs breaking open. Facebook Live, if you're still here, we're still going, but I'm just doing this to break it, make it easier to upload to YouTube. So, nothing to worry about. So we're going to break open 4 packs per YouTube video. That way, just so we can be able to have it post easily. So, all right. Oh, got MVP at the top. We got a Mike Scott. Sweet. Jeff Hamilton, Bob Dernier, Mike Stanley, Jack Morris, Mike Brumley, Lester Lancaster, Johnny Ray, Robin Yount, Doug Sisk, Tommy Henzo, Dave Val, Carlton Fisk, pull him off, Rick Roden, Jack McDowell, rookie, Keith Miller, Ray Siraj, Jeff Robinson, Keith Hughes, Lonnie Smith, Ernie Witt, Billy Hatcher, Rich Gedman, Pete Smith, Harold Reynolds, Ricky Horton, and the puzzle piece. All right, got the puzzle piece there. Got Paul O'Neill, Bud Black, Scott Sanderson, Jeff Russell, George Hendrick, Larry Parrish, Bob Stanley, Dennis Rasmussen, Roy Smalley, Rich Gossage, Goose Gossage, as everybody else calls him. But he's played for years. Ooh, we got a Jose Canseco, half of the Bash Brothers. Right there and right there. Set that there. Scott Terry, Leon Durham, John Morris, Thad Bosley, Dave Righetti, Steve Jeltz, Dwayne Ward, John Cangelosi, Tom Foley, another checklist, sweet, Jesse Orozco, Manny Hernandez, Dennis Eckersley, ooh, Oral Hershiser, ooh, 2 great pitchers back to back. All right, and this last pack of this, last portion of this pack, you got the puzzle pieces. Got Wayne Tollison, Joe Price, Gene Petrali, Mark Clear, Sid Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, Diamond Kings, Mike Loyne, Bill Schroeder, Carmelo Martinez, Mariano Duncan, Mark McGuire. There's the other half of the Bash Brothers, but that's an MVP. So we'll set that over there. Let me see if that Jose was MVP. I don't think it was. Nope, it was just a normal. Okay, cool. We're still looking for the Mark McGuire MVP, or non-MVP, just the base McGuire. So we got Bob James, Dave Bergman, Jody Davis. If I'm not mistaken, when I was playing T-ball back in '84, they asked me who my favorite player was, and I should have said my Uncle Randall, but I said Jody Davis for some weird reason. I don't know why. Rick Sutcliffe, Daryl Miller, Mike Henneman, Juan Samuel, Julio Franco, Dave Hengel, Robbie Wine, Charles Hudson, Mike Campbell, rookie, Ken Griffey Sr. with the Bravos. Check that out. Dwight Gooden, old Doc, and Dave LaPointe. All right, guys. All right, so, it fell, but I'll get that right there and set that over there. Be all right. So we got the puzzle piece, puzzle piece. Show it to both those on Facebook Live and those watching the YouTube video. Scott Geraltz, sorry. Keith Miller, Greg Harris, Nelson Liriano, Vince Coleman, fun fact, played at University Christian here in Jacksonville. Well, I'm outside of Jacksonville, but in Jacksonville, Florida, and worked at the port. His grandmother worked at the port where my mom and dad worked, but my dad played with him at UC in sports. So you got Vince Goldman, Andre Galarraga, you got Willie Upshaw, Jose Guzman, Ivan Calderon, Chris Brown, Dennis Eckersley again, Chet Lemon, Doug Drabeck, Lester Lancaster, Glenn Hubbard, Casey Kendall, Lee Smith, great save artist right there, buddy, Mike Davis, Lee Getterman, Willie Frazier, Scott Fletcher, Diamond King, Jeff Stone, Thad Bosley, Jim Gantner, Dale Murphy, Jerry Mumphrey, and a Chili Davis. My wife, Megan, loves the weird names. Chili, Bip. Those are her favorite players so far when we've been breaking open packs. There's the puzzle pieces. Okay, we got Mike Diaz, Willie Wilson, Kelly Gruber, Wally Joyner, Dwight Evans, Diamond Kings, Pat Clements, Juan Samuel, Bert, as my dad says, Be Home Bly 11, Ray Siraj, Mark Williamson, Eddie Williams, rookie, Roberto Alomar, rookie, yes sir, Dan Plesac, Rick Honeycutt, Dave Meads, Kent Urbeck, Louis Aguayo, Roger Clemens, yes sir, Carmelo Martinez, Scott Bankhead, Johnny Ray, a Tommy John Diamond King, Calvin Schiraldi, Ryan Sandberg, yes sir, Ray Knight, and a Melito Perez. All right, then we got a Terry Pendleton, Gary Gaddy, Diamond King, Glenn Davis. Fun fact, Glenn Davis is Storm Davis's brother from Jacksonville, Florida. Their dad coached at UC. My dad, Glenn, and Storm, and Vince Coleman all went to school together. So, Glenn Davis. Yeah, I'll put it over here. All right, so we got Terry Pendleton. I'll set it over because of Jacksonville. Eric King, Kevin Bass, Doc Gooden, Dwight Gooden. Anytime you pull a Dwight Gooden back in the day, it's great. Greg Harris, Steve Lake, Charles Hudson, Wally Backman, Tom Brookins, Doug Jones, Chris James, Tony Fernandez, Jack Clark, Mike Burkebeck, Jerry Hairston, Rick Sutcliffe, Bob Ojeda, Jeff Calhoun, Dave Bergman, Glenn Braggs, Mike Sosha, Tim Belcher, Guy Hoffman, Keith Atherton, Ivan Calderon, and the puzzle piece. All right, we're halfway through this video. Oh, that sucks. The puzzle got stuck to the back. See, that's just some of the things that happen. 30-something years old, so there's the puzzle. We're just gonna, it's not ripped because that's the edge, so that's fine. We'll just set it there. But that's what can happen 30-something years later. So let's see who we got. On top, we got Frank Tanana, Jerry Don Gleaton, and a Ron Robinson. And got the puzzle piece there, so we'll set that back here. Got Ron Robinson, Bob Melvin, Rick Leach, Denny Walling, Rich Gedman, Jim Wynn, Wade Boggs, yes sir, Andy Van Slyke, MVP, yes sir. Then we got a Donnie Moore, Zane Smith, another Damon Berryhill, set that for my mama, Mark Davidson, Don Carmen, Devon White, Diamond King, Dave Smith, Wayne Tollison, Matt Williams, Domingo Ramos, Junior Ortiz, Geronimo Baroa, a Billy Hatcher, Diamond King, Todd Worrell, Ed Correa, Pete Stanisic, Shane Mack, Mariano Duncan. Okay, next pot, we got Jerry Don Gleaton. I got the puzzle piece right there too. Jerry Don Gleaton, Kurt Ford, Mitch Williams, from what I understand, Wild Thing from that Charlie Sheen played in the movie, Mitch Williams was the basis for that, from what my dad says. So we'll have to do some research on that. Tom Henke, Danny Darwin, Mickey Tettleton, Bill Gullickson, Terry Pendleton, Mark Davis, Jose Rijo, another checklist, sweet, Mookie Wilson, Dan Gladden, Lance Parrish, Scott Bales, Tim Belcher, Dave Meads, R.J. Reynolds, Dennis Martinez, Jimmy Jones, George Bell, Barry Larkin, James Steels, Mike Pagliarulo, Doug Jones, and a Bill Buckner and Kevin Mitchell.
That's a lot of hands.
Oh yeah, and we're a third of the way through.
Nice.
So,
You're doing great.
Frank Tanana,
Love you.
Tim Flannery, love you too. Fred McGriff, yes sir, Crime Dog. Tom Browning, Dave Steib, Greg Myers, Sam Horn, Wally Joyner, Steve Howe, Oil Can Boyd, my wife picks on me because I call him that, but that's his name. Dave Concepcion, Paul Molitor, Diamond King, Mark Davis, Frank Viola, Daryl Strawberry, Jim Presley, Bob Forsch, John Davis, Dan Pasqua, Mike Schmidt, Steve Lombardazzi, R.J. Reynolds, Alan Trammell, Diamond King, the Ripken Baseball family, Tracy Woodson, and Lloyd Mosby, and then the puzzle piece. All right, we're going to break open another one. Keep this a rolling. We got a Diamond King right up front. Danny Tartable, Dave Anderson, and a Tommy Hare. And these cards are from 1988, so these cards are 36 years old. Pretty old. Well, not as old as me. Tommy Hare, Mike Moore, Jose Uribe, we'll set that over there. Mark Grace rookie card, yes sir. Alex Trevino, Jeff Reardon, Tom Newell, Joel Skinner, Mel Hall, Craig Reynolds, a Jack Clark Diamond King, Richard Dotson, Eric Bell, Paul Molitor MVP, Ernest Riles, Carl Nichols, Harry Spillman, Tim Raines, Ted Simmons, Gary Pettis, Ed Lynch, Harold Reynolds, Ricky Horton, Dave Winfield, Todd Benzinger, Kevin Elster, and then here's the puzzle piece, sorry. Then we got a Diamond King right up top, and that was Danny Tartable. Then we got Tim Burke, Gary Lucas, Rance Mullenix, Bo Diaz, Ron Guidry, Juan Samuel, Wayne Tollison, Andre Thomas, Ken Schramm, Ken Phelps, Roberto Alomar, rookie, Dan Plesac, Kurt Young, Jimmy Key, John Tudor, Bill Schroeder, Jim Wynn, Rob Deere, John Marzano, Lenny Dykstra, Alan Trammell, Chris Bando, Steve Jeltz, Shane Mack, Dwayne Buis. Puzzle piece. So far, this has been fairly decent, these first few packs that I've grabbed out. So this right here, oh, I got one left. Dang it. Sorry, guys. One pack left, and then got Dave Anderson, Jose Gonzalez, a Buddy Bell, Bert Behome Bly 11, Dave LaPointe, Mark Williamson, Lance Johnson, rookie, Pete O'Brien, Andy Van Slyke, Diamond King, Billy Hatcher, Juan Nieves, Harry Spillman, Joel Skinner, Claudel Washington, John Crook, Scott Bankhead, Darryl Miller, Tommy John Diamond King, and another checklist, Devon White, Randy Bush, Carlton Fisk, Set him off to the side. Eric Bell, Jim Gott, Dave Clark, and Mike Greenwell. And there's the puzzle piece. So that's that. All right, YouTube, come back for part 3.